There are some things that consumers ought to consider and do to protect their lemon law rights. The first is to take the vehicle to the dealership for repair every time there's an issue. The second is to make sure that when they pick their vehicle up, they review the repair record to make sure that the repair record is accurate and that it contains all of the complaints that they had when they dropped the vehicle off. Then they should retain those records. Sometimes dealerships go out of business, and when you go to retrieve those records later for a lemon law case, the dealership is no longer there and you no longer have the records, which means you no longer have a lemon law case. And then the final thing is that once you accumulate 3 or 4 visits for the same problem, reach out to my office and I'll do a free case evaluation for you and let you know whether or not you have a case for a refund. A lot of consumers think that because they have several recalls on their car that their vehicle is a lemon, which is not necessarily the case. Oftentimes they'll have 5 different recalls for 5 different parts or components of their vehicle. The lemon law requires repeat visits for the same issue. So for example, if you have a transmission problem and there is a recall, but you have to have that recall performed multiple times, you might have a lemon. If you have a recall for the transmission, one for the engine, one for the electrical system, you probably do not have a lemon on your hands.